Okay, welcome to the another session of Atulya Dreams Talk Show. Okay, very yeah. Let me see who is online. As I can say, Usha is here, Aditya, Harshada, Aditya, Sachin Rao is there. Then Sana is there, Abhinav, Swati Gaikwad, Srushti Nikam, Avni Kotkar. Good to see you, Avni. And Vedant is there. Good evening, everyone. Vedant Patil, Srushti Nikam. Okay, Girish is there. I can see Girish. Congratulations, Girish, for your today's result. Okay, so today, uh, a very interesting guest. As you can see behind me, you might have recognized the role model in front of you. Uh, Jyoti Patil. Okay, and she's not new to you. Many of you people know her. She is part of our family, and she has been a very integral part of Atul Tutorials family. I would rather say not only in our life, but she has made changes. I mean, she has influenced so many people in her life that she has set herself as a role model for many people. Okay, and words would be less that but I would not be able to describe her personality. She is such an amazing human being, very honest, very loyal, very intelligent, very hardworking, very sensible, very trustworthy, and whatnot. I mean, she is the ideal girl, I would say, that any particular parent would wish to have. Okay, and in that particular sense, I felt that we decided when we started with this Atulya Dreams Talk Show, we decided that I would go randomly with any particular kids or personalities, but then later on, I decided that I would call upon some of my current students, some of my ex-students, male, female, and then I would invite some of my associates like the business partners and all. Then there are some faculty members. There would be some humble parents that would love to come on this particular show, and they would like to share their dreams about their stories and all. So Atulya Dreams, as I have earlier also said, that every particular individual should believe in his or her dreams, and we should definitely take certain steps in that particular direction, which will lead to accomplish that particular dreams. Okay. So my point over here is that seeing dreams is not sufficient. Okay, everyone sees a dream. Okay, but then to be passionate about it, okay, to work towards it, to accomplish it is the real victory. Okay, and today I'm going to welcome one such personality, Jyoti ma'am, who follows her dream very passionately. She is very passionate about her work, and she's very dedicated human being, and very lovely human being. uh, as we talk upon, you will come to know very various facets of her life, and that's the reason, without taking much of your time, and I know many of your students, Jyoti, are waiting for you people, you to come live. So uh, I would request you could please share the screen. Can you please? Yep. So here is our nearest and dearest, as I mentioned, Jyoti Patil. Okay, I am sure many students would be happy to see you after long time. Our ex-students, like Jyoti has been a part of Atul Tutorials since almost 4+ years now. So there is a track record of four 10 standard batches that she has been grooming and mentoring those particular batches, and there is a lot of change that has happened since the time Jyoti has joined Atul Tutorials, and we keep on looking out for such kind of people, such kind of talent in the market. But then I would like to start with some small question that Jyoti, before coming to Atul Tutorials, what would you say? Who was Jyoti Patil before coming to Atul Tutorials?
First of all, thank you. You introduced me
Please
in a
unmute
very
yourself.
good way. Yeah, it is unmute.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Okay. First of all, thank you. Thanks a lot. You introduced me in a very मतलब very good way. आप मतलब जब भी ऐसी बातें करते हो ना, I become very pressurized कि मतलब I am actually standing on that point correctly or not. So, but yes, as you said, before coming to the Atul tutorials, uh, बहुत ही अलग डिफरेंट पर्सनालिटी थी मेरी एंड नॉट लाइक कि वो पर्सनालिटी गुड नहीं थी बट आई कंसीडर कि हमेशा आपको कुछ अच्छी चीजें कुछ मतलब हर एक सफर आपको बहुत एक अच्छी चीजें सिखाता है एंड आई लर्न अ लॉट ऑफ गुड थिंग्स अ लॉट ऑफ गुड traits I learned when I came to Atul tutorials. The one most important thing is that I found myself, my passion. So this is me after coming to the Atul tutorials and after gaining a lot of good things in this last 4 to 5 years. Yes.
Correct, correct. So I remember, Jyoti, if you are not able to recollect, I'm sure you might be recollecting, but I would like to bring this story that how all those particular things happened. Okay, so everyone understands about you. Uh, Jyoti Patil's sister, okay, Archana Patil, she was working with me and she is a very dear friend of our Atulya Dreams family. And Archana came to us and she suggested Jyoti's name, and we were already looking out for some of the faculty. And I remember it was a morning around 10:30 a.m. and Jyoti came very simple. And Jyoti belongs to a small village in Islampur, which is near Kolhapur, and very humble background she is having. So when she came, as she said, कि जब भी वो आई थी अतुल ट्यूटोरियल बहुत सादी सिंपल, अभी भी आपको दिख रही है वो सादी सिंपल ही है, बट देन पर्सनालिटी वाइज डेफिनेटली देयर आर सर्टेन चेंजेस. Okay, so when she came, I was wondering like she was academically very strong. I mean, her academic track record is amazing. Okay, and that was the only ground on which Jyoti got selected. No other criteria, no communication skills, no smartness, very simple, humble, honest, and intelligent. That is the criteria what I saw in terms of Jyoti, and hardworking. She was ready that sir, you say whatever, and you give me the task, you give me the, and her ready to work approach. Okay, she was ready for any kind of task given to her. Okay, so she did not come with any particular preconditions. Okay, I want to teach maths, I want to teach physics, I want to teach any particular language only. It's nothing like that. She said that she is good into mathematics, but then every all the students know of her tutorials that she is an all-rounder. Okay, except Sanskrit. I guess sometimes she might have helped students with Sanskrit also. So including Sanskrit maybe, or maybe except Sanskrit, all the subjects she has handled at Atul Tutorials, maybe it be English of 10th ICSE board or CBSE board or state board, and Hindi, English, Hindi, Marathi, what not. So, Jyoti, how did you manage? What is the foundation that made you so strong in the studies? I want to understand.
Okay. About a study, there are a lot of girls like me actually कि स्टडी में मतलब उनकी लाइफ ही सिर्फ स्टडी होती है टिल 10th स्टैंडर्ड देर आर लॉट ऑफ स्टूडेंट हियर विच आर ऑफ 10th स्टैंडर्ड 11th एंड 12th ठीक है तो देर आर लॉट ऑफ गर्ल्स और लॉट ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स लाइक मी कि जो फर्स्ट बेंच पे बैठते हैं और टीचर के मुंह से सवाल आता ही नहीं तब तक हम हाँ कर देते कि हाँ मुझे पता है तो आई मतलब मेरी सारी मेरी माई लाइफ इज अराउंड स्टडी हमेशा कुछ स्टूडियोज तो अदर कोई एस्पेक्ट जो है मतलब कुछ अदर एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर जो एक्टिविटी है उसमें भी मैं पार्टिसिपेट ले सकती थी या कुछ मतलब मेरी पर्सनालिटी का सिर्फ एक ही ट्रेट ड्यूरिंग माई मतलब कॉलेज लाइफ ड्यूरिंग माई स्कूल लाइफ सिर्फ उतना ही ट्रेट डेवलप हो गया तो मैं सिर्फ रिकलेक्ट कर रही थी कि व्हेन यू आस्क मी फॉर दिस टॉक शो कि व्हाट I can speak about study, what I can speak about my life, what I can speak about my 3 to 4 year experience of Atul tutorial. But I cannot recollect. Actually, there are a lot of things. So actually, what sequence में I cannot recollect in a sequence. ठीक है. So talking about study, so that's why I am actually मतलब jumping from one point to the other point. So you can मतलब understand my excitement about talking something like this. But yes, talking about study, I think managing time is very important. And I like one trait of my personality that I am a good time manager. I think I'm a very good time
No,
manager.
you
And
completely, I completely agree with that. Go
one
ahead.
thing I should say to everyone, one thing मतलब I want to say everyone that you should be committed. मतलब uh, बाकी all the qualities are actually supplementary. All the
Mm,
qualities are supplementary. You should be committed what you say, what you want to do. You should be committed. अगर आप committed हो towards your goal, तो वो time management आ जाती है, discipline आ जाती है. Everything are secondary things, but you should be committed to your goal. So that's the one thing. When I was in the 10th standard, when I was in the diploma degree, I was committed to my work. I was committed to my result day. I want to decide my result day through this semester. So that that all this commitment always inspired me to do study and
yeah,
manage my time.
true, true. That is a very important aspect, in fact, for everyone, that whatever is the short-term task assigned in front of you, focus onto that particular thing, excel into that, and then move forward towards the next task. Maybe that might have been your strategy. कि 10th में स्टैंडर्ड में है तो 10th के रिजल्ट के ऊपर फोकस करे, and do not think about a diploma degree or whatever aspects that were coming to your life at that moment, because I have seen that it has been a very gradual progression. As I can see, you come from a small village, okay, and I have been to your place, and that's the reason I understand that coming from that kind of background and establishing yourself as a one of the most reputed faculty in an institute like Atul Tutorials, making your mark in the mind of the many of the thousands of the students maybe now, and they remember you as being their prime mentor or coach in terms of teaching physics and mathematics subjects. So it's not an easy thing. So what do your people in and around you in your village think about you? क्या लगता है उन लोगों को कि ज्योति कहाँ पे रहती है, पुणे में जाती है तो गांव छोड़ के गई, क्या मतलब वो व्हाट इज द काइंड ऑफ आपके दोस्त रहेंगे जो अभी भी गांव में है, तो सर व्हाट डू दे थिंक अबाउट यू?
Actually, I left my village in my for the diploma. I went to the Kolhapur, which is near to my village, which is 35 kilometers from my village. But for the diploma, I am out of my village. For the degree also, I did my degree in the Pune University. So for the degree also, I am out of my village. So वो connection जो था regular आप जब रहते हो, so there is a lot of connection you make in the village. ठीक है, lot of friends होते हैं. बट टिल माई 10th स्टैंडर्ड जो भी फ्रेंड थे तो वही फ्रेंड है. उसके बाद आई कैन नॉट मेक अ लॉट ऑफ कनेक्शन इन विलेज. बट आई ऑलवेज बिलीव इन वन थिंग दैट आप कहीं पे भी जाओ, मतलब आप जिंदगी में कितना भी ग्रो करो, बट यू शुड नॉट फॉरगेट योर रूट्स. जो भी रूट्स है जहाँ से आप आते हो वो आप कभी मत भूलो. सो जब भी आपको मौका मिले, ट्राई टू डू समथिंग लाइक फॉर द प्लेस फ्रॉम वेयर यू केम. सो अभी ये जो लॉकडाउन का टाइम था, मतलब ड्यूरिंग दिस लॉकडाउन टाइम, लाइक लास्ट 7 to 8 मंथ के लिए मैं विलेज में थी. सो आई एम अंडरस्टैंडिंग डिफरेंट थिंग अबाउट माई विलेज राइट
That's
नाउ.
true. That's
एंड आई एम ट्राइंग टू डू समथिंग लाइक दिस
that's true.
ओनली.
That's true. That's true. I know that जब भी आपने आपका गांव छोड़ दिया तभी आप खुद 15.5 साल के थे, है ना? और उस उम्र में गांव उस उम्र तक आपने तो स्टडीज के ऊपर ही फोकस की. एक मे बी जिला परिषद का स्कूल था आपका, राइट?
यस.
जेडसी का स्कूल छोटा होता है, बच्चे वहां पर होते हैं, वो एक अलग ही माहौल होता है, सिटी जैसा बिल्कुल नहीं होता. तो उस एटमॉस्फेयर से लेकर पुणे यूनिवर्सिटी में आना और फिर मे बी आज ऑलमोस्ट 8-9 साल के बाद आप मेरे ख्याल से इतने समय के लिए गांव में रहे हो, है ना, तो मे बी इट इज एन ऑल टुगेदर डिफरेंट एक्सपीरियंस फॉर यू दैट गांव आपने नजदीक से शायद अभी एक्सपीरियंस किया रहेगा, है ना, जब भी मैच्योर हो जाने के बाद शायद आज आपको वेरियस फैसेट्स जो रहते हैं गांव वाले लोगों के या गांव के अपने नेबर्स के या एटमॉस्फेयर का, ऑल दोस थिंग्स यू माइट बी लर्निंग. So thanks to Corona, so Corona has taught many things to us, definitely. And another thing, what I would like to discuss with you is that how one amazing thing about you is that you never said no to me, or in terms of working for the Atul Tutorials. So, what is the psychology or philosophy behind saying not saying no? ये एटीट्यूड कहाँ से आता है कि नहीं नहीं बोलना है हमको, जो सर बोलेंगे मैडम बोलेगी, जहां पर जरूरत है वहां पर खड़े रहेंगे, तो ये एटीट्यूड कहाँ से आया आपके बीच में?
एक्चुअली जैसे कि अभी हमने डिस्कस किया था कि मतलब लॉट्स ऑफ ईयर ऑफ माय लाइफ मैं फैमिली को छोड़ के बाहर रही हूँ टिल मतलब आफ्टर 10th स्टैंडर्ड। बट आई मतलब हमेशा मैंने एक चीज़ सीखी है कि नेवर लूज योर क्लोज वन, जो आपके लिए अच्छे थॉट्स रखते हैं, आपका मतलब आपकी ग्रोथ चाहते हैं, उनके लिए हमेशा हाँ कह दो। मतलब जो भी वो कहते हैं कि इट इज़ गुड फॉर यू, सो I just don't want to lose these people who are there with me in my failures, in my success, and be a part of my journey to my success. So your or Atul family is one of them. So I am always ready to say yes. I know because all the things, whatever you are going to say or whatever you are going to expect from me, that are indirectly good for me. So uh, yes.
So I'm really proud about all the people who are associated with Atul Tutorials. It is not just about Jyoti, but I feel that Jyoti is the representative of all the team members who are associated with us since last 5 to 6 years now. Many names I can take, and each particular individual associated with Atul Tutorials is unique in his or her own way. So there is not discrimination that why Jyoti and why not other people. But then I felt that there are many things which Jyoti differentiates herself from many people. Okay, so Jyoti is preparing for UPSC and MPSC examinations. Okay, as you people know, there is huge competition, and it's the talent pool. Okay, not only talent pool, I would say the cream crowd of all over the India, they are attempting this particular examination. So it's not, it's a challenge in itself that you appear for this particular examination, you take that जो बोलते हैं धनुष्य बाण उठाना, है ना, तो वो बहुत बड़ी बात रहती है कि अटेम्प्ट भी करना. So I have seen Jyoti preparing for this particular examination since last 3 years now, and she loses each particular year with very rare margin, very negligible margin, and not only her, she, but we have like Vivek with us, Gopal sir with us, and we see these people working so hard, going so close to the cutoff number, and then returning back. How do you handle that pressure, Jyoti?
एक्चुअली ईच एंड एवरी टाइम लाइक एज अ सिविल एस्पिरेंट जो भी स्टडी है बहुत ही वास्ट स्टडी है, बट द इंस्पिरेशन टू प्रिपेयर दिस एग्जामिनेशन इज ऑलवेज कम्स थ्रू द प्रिपरेशन इटसेल्फ।
Mm,
क्योंकि whatever we read through the like through the syllabus of UPSC, right now I'm preparing for the UPSC. So the beauty of the syllabus of the UPSC is very good. Actually हर time पे each and every time the study inspires you a lot. So
mm,
actually if you're not able to be officer थ्रू दिस प्रिपरेशन, मतलब देर आर लॉट ऑफ स्टूडेंट जिन्होंने अटेम्प्ट दिए हैं उनके टोटल, बट फिर भी दे आर नॉट एबल टू क्रैक दिस एग्जामिनेशन अनफॉर्चुनेटली। बट फिर भी दिस एग्जामिनेशन टीचेस यू लॉट ऑफ गुड थिंग्स इन योर
mm.
लाइफ, जहाँ पर आप आगे कुछ अच्छी चीजें कर सकते हो। एंड यस, दिस प्रिपरेशन ओनली टॉट मी वन गुड थिंग इज दैट कि कुछ अगर like civil servant, that means you need to do something for the society, and this preparation taught me one thing, that doing something good thing for the society, actually उसके लिए कोई पोस्ट होने की जरूरत नहीं है। तो कोई भी चीज होने की आप ऑब्वियसली अगर पोस्ट है तो कुछ अच्छी चीजें आप डेफिनेटली विथ द पावर कर सकते हो, बट इफ यू हैव गुड थॉट प्रोसेस, थॉट सेट अगर गुड है, तो अल्टीमेटली इफ यू वांट टू डू, वो तो सारा अरेंज आप कर सकते हो। सो ये एग्जामिनेशन आपको ये सिखाती है कि सक्सेस भी कैसे हैंडल करना है, एंड विथ द फेलियर इन द एग्जामिनेशन आल्सो यू कैन डू समथिंग गुड। यस।
True, true, true. We are definitely with you on this particular front that whether you win or lose doesn't matter, but the uh, in, aim with which, objective with which you are aspiring for this particular examination, that really matters. Okay, and these people are the souls who feel that they should contribute towards the upliftment of the society, and to become the authoritative person. UPSC is the right post to do something good for the country, and that is the reason these people are aspiring. So we wish all the best for this particular Jyoti, Vivek, Gopal, then Reena Rathod is there, Kajal is there, many people. Okay, so now coming back to your as you said that you are very good in time management, and I have seen that. Okay, so uh, instead of you telling the people, I would tell rather all the students, parents, or those who are listening, that to follow your passion, what kind of hard work Jyoti is doing. She uh, she she wakes up around 4 o'clock. Okay, she wakes up around 4 o'clock. 4 to 6, 6:30 she studies. 7 o'clock she opens our coaching classes. Okay, 7 to 9:30 is the coaching classes time, and then she teaches along with two or three other teachers. Okay, then up to 9:30 Atul tutorial batches gets over, but there are some students who come there for the extra studies. So Jyoti becomes the what I can say attendant for those particular students, that they are also studying and Jyoti also studies. So the girl who comes to Atul tutorials morning 7 o'clock, she leaves Atul tutorials place with us only, that is around 9:15 in the evening. Okay, and so what happens is that morning 7 to 9:30 is her teaching time. Afternoon 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. is her teaching time. In the middle of the hours, she is in front of us, but she is into her books. Okay, if we knock at her, only then she gets up from her seat, or else she is into her books. And the speed with which she reads is like amazing. She has a speed of around, like, managing all her daily tasks, daily work, cooking, washing, cleaning, working, and still manages to read at least 100 plus pages. uh, I'm sure I'm not exaggerating, Jyoti. 100 pages is nothing for you, right?
Yeah, 80 to 100 pages.
Yeah, 80 to 100 pages. And this is not including of you the newspaper that she reads. Okay, so a lot of time she invests. I mean, having such a hectic schedule, still she manages to study for 7 to 8 hours. Okay, and that is the minimum I'm telling you, my dear students. 7 to 8 hours of dedicated study, solving the question papers, solving the test series, reading the newspaper, going through a lot of books. Okay, I have seen when she was new in Atul tutorials, she was like hungry for all the ICSC books. She made a rack of all those particular books aside her, and one by one, one by one, one by one, she read all the books of ICSC from, I guess, 7th standard to 10th standard. Entire history, geography, she read in merely maybe 3 4 days time, maybe not even that. So that is the kind of uh, passion she holds for the knowledge. Okay, and knowledge is power. Okay, so hats off to you, Jyoti, for that kind of dedication. I learn a lot of things from you. And so would you like to say something about this?
Actually, uh, About my learning capacity, I would say one thing: ki, while studying for the exam, competitive exam, and reading apart from the exam also, I across one thing that there are a lot of unfortunate people in our country. Like even मतलब हम सोच भी नहीं सकते इतने unfortunate people हैं. And I always think about one thing that how can I use my learning capacity or my ability to learn to remove their problems. Like in a short, मतलब कोई society, a single person cannot change a society, but at
Yeah.
least टीचर जो होता है ना, वो उसकी सोच ऐसी होनी चाहिए कि बिकॉज द टीचर इज द रूट टू चेंज द सोसाइटी. बिकॉज अगर if we will able to like inspire 10 students under us, so they can change the society. So therefore I read a lot of things. मतलब पता नहीं, हमेशा ना रिजल्ट के ऊपर जज करते हैं कि हाँ यार, इसने 3 साल पढ़ाई की, बट शी वाज नॉट एबल टू क्रैक द एग्जामिनेशन.
Yeah.
बट यस, ड्यू टू दिस लर्निंग प्रोसेस, ये सब
Mm,
चीजें मैटर नहीं करती है. जो भी है, आप अपने मतलब सक्सेस आपके ऊपर डिपेंडेंट है, आप उसको कैसे लेते हो. कि तो
mm.
सिर्फ इस वजह से I read a lot of things to change something. Yes.
True, 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 true. When I would like to mention, recently Jyoti came here. Maybe some of you people have seen my live video also. I did Facebook live that day when Jyoti came here to attempt the examination. Okay, so she came here only for 2 days. Still, she had briefcase of books along with her. Okay, she came along with the briefcase of books that I want to read this, I want to read that. And you never know what kind of doubt comes to your mind, and then book is not available. Okay,
But
so that
sometimes, sorry to interrupt you, sir, but sometimes this is not good. This approach is sometimes not good.
yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, see, everyone has his unique personality. Okay, the only thing is that you cannot determine who is right and who is wrong. Okay, unless and until your act is not harming anyone, we cannot consider it as a wrong. Okay, that is what I believe personally. मुझे लोग कहेंगे कि ये अच्छा है, बुरा है, इसने अच्छा किया, बुरा किया, बट मेरी हरकतों से अगर किसी को नुकसान नहीं पहुंच रहा है, सोसाइटी को कुछ नुकसान नहीं पहुंच रहा है, तो एट द एंड इफ इट गिव्स मी हैप्पीनेस, देन आई शुड प्रोसीड विद इट, एंड nothing bad in that. Okay, so when we are
Yes,
talking
I
about
yes. I just want to talk one like you said one thing that everyone has a personality, and you should follow your passion. Right now, you said this thing. I just want to share one thing to everyone. Like from my
mm,
experience, like
mm,
मतलब before some year, like there are some girls like me who always see others and how others are perfect. ठीक है, instead of
mm,
looking to your good points, like there are
mm,
some people who look to other people and see how beautiful they are, how good they
mm,
are, how can they speak fluent English. ठीक है, like all other things. And आप आपकी चीजें, अच्छी चीजें ना देखते, मतलब देखते नहीं हो, और दूसरों की जो चीजें हैं उसको सिर्फ फॉलो करना, मतलब उसके पीछे दौड़ते हो कि आई वांट टू बिकम लाइक दिस, आई वांट टू बिकम लाइक दिस. So don't do, just become like you. It will give you a true happiness. It will like it will
mm.
give you the growth in you that you actually want. And yes, that's it.
That's true. That's true. So when we are talking about the society and all those particular things, uh, I would like to tell all the viewers that Jyoti does a lot of social work. I mean, I would not say lot of work, but then she is having that kind of approach that if given a choice, whether you would like to do service or you would like to do social work, I am sure that she would choose the task to do the social service if her finances are taken care. Okay, and her family responsibilities and all are taken care. So I'm sure that she is that kind of girl. Okay, so while she was associated with Atul Tutorials, I see some kind of connection between her thought process and my thought process. We bond very well over there. And when I was of her age, I was of same kind. My thought process was same. I was like, नहीं मुझे used to feel that हमारा जीवन सोसाइटी के लिए ही है. हम लोग अगर सोसाइटी के लिए कुछ नहीं कर रहे तो हम लोग खुद के लिए कुछ करने के हकदार ही नहीं है, something like that. And that is what I have felt now over the years of doing job, being a part of the corporate world. We learn a lot many things, but Jyoti has maintained her rawness still. And the thing is that I would like to know, Jyoti, about the two, three NGOs that you are associated with, which work for the betterment of the people, like orphanage. You are associated with one of the orphanage. You are associated with one of the old age home, and you are associated with one of the activity which takes care for the water problem in the remote areas. है ना? So in short, can you tell us something about that?
Okay, I am associated with some initiatives of Sindhutai Sabkar. Like after my degree, I first met to her. Like she has her ashram. She has her ashram in the like outside area of Pune. हड़पसर के एरिया में वो एक ऑर्फनेज है. तो वहाँ पर जब मैंने फर्स्ट टाइम लाइक फर्स्ट पार्ट आई थिंक you said a lot of things like I did social work and all these things but मैं सिर्फ इनिशिएटिव में पार्ट लिया है
That's
सिर्फ
good.
खुद से कुछ किया नहीं है सिर्फ
Yeah.
इनिशिएटिव आई ऑलवेज बी अ पार्ट ऑफ सम इनिशिएटिव तो मैंने सबसे पहले उनसे मिली थी इन हर ऑर्फनेज तो शी डिड अ लॉट ऑफ गुड थिंग्स उससे मैं बहुत ज़्यादा इंस्पायर हो चुकी थी। उसके बाद सम ऑर्फनेज जो ओल्ड एज होम्स थे, सिर्फ़ विज़िट देके कुछ 1-2 एक्टिविटीज़ की थी इन अ ग्रुप एंड जो नीर चक्र एक इनिशिएटिव है बाय तनवीर इनामदार, उनके साथ थोड़ा ज़्यादा वर्क किया है लास्ट 1 और 2 ईयर में। किसी विलेज में जाकर उनका जो वाटर इश्यू था, उसमें पार्टिसिपेट लिया उनका इश्यू सॉल्व करने के लिए। सो ऑल दिस थिंग्स के साथ मैं इन्वॉल्व रही हूँ बिकॉज़ अगर हम सोसाइटी में रहते हैं तो देयर इज़ अ लॉट ऑफ लाइक पे बैक टू द सोसाइटी ऑल्सो एंड
That's
जब भी हमें टाइम मिलता है, ऐसा नहीं कि सब कुछ छोड़ के बिकॉज़ वी हैव सम फैमिली रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी एंड वी कैन नॉट रन फ्रॉम दैट रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी एंड इट इज़ नॉट राइट टू इवन रन फ्रॉम द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ऑफ योर फैमिली, ऑफ योर करियर व्हेनेवर you get a time then you can do in a very small way ऐसा नहीं कि आपको
mm,
बहुत बड़ी चीज करनी है it's like that
true, true,
only
true, true.
and most of the things I took from you personally actually ये सब all these things actually हम हर रोज ही बातें करते हैं related to this
Mm,
right now just we are doing this on this platform only but most of the things you inspire me to
mm,
do something social
no, no,
things
no.
always.
It's, I mean, I cannot inspire you, Jyoti. I get inspired from you. And if you're saying this, it means a lot to me. And I always tell this particular thing to, I mean, I am blessed to be associated with such lovely people around me that I would like to make a commitment on right now over here to all the audience watching that 10 years from now, okay, 10 years from now, I would at least contribute 50% of my working time towards the social work. Okay, at least 50%. I don't know what is going to be there in future for me. I do not commit about 100% of my time, but 10 years from now, at least 50% of the time that I get throughout the day, I would dedicate for the social activity. And maybe sooner or later, Jyoti, Vivek, Gopal, and all those particular my buddies, very close buddies, okay, they are in sync with all those particular thoughts. Okay, so they will also be a part of this Atulya Dreams project. And so I guess, Jyoti, I have observed since last 4 years that on Diwali, especially you and Harshal sir, है ना? If Harshal sir is watching, I guess it was in my mind, but I don't know. This time I forgot. I decided some things in my mind that Jyoti and Harshal from our institute, they go to the areas wherein people are there and they distribute the sweets or the biscuits or some kind of small charity they do. Did you miss this time, Jyoti?
Yeah, always. Uh, Me and Harshal sir, actually, only this trait of our personality matches. Me and Harshal sir, कि हम related to the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
social things,
Will be one.
हमारे जो thoughts हैं वो similar है, because हर्षल सर personally, मतलब मैं तो दूसरों के experience के साथ सीखी हूँ. I learn from other people's experience, but हर्षल sir मतलब like he live in this experiences, so
That's true.
therefore we discuss about these things.
Mm.
And during the Diwali one time we went to the railway station to distribute biscuits, and उस टाइम पे कुछ रिसर्च करके नहीं गए थे, तो a lot of things, a lot of funny experiences we have, but yes, I miss this
Mm.
all the things a lot.
That's true. That's true. That's true. I mean, sooner or later, even Harshal will be a part of this particular show. The kind of struggle he has gone through, and the
Yes.
kind of achievements that he is having today. It's like, my dear viewers, I'm trying to bring such stories in front of you, that these are ordinary people, but they are living extraordinary life. Okay, it's really important. I have seen many people, like thousands of students are there who I have come across, and then I have seen that सब कुछ होता है हमारे पास, लेकिन फिर भी हम लोग निराश रहते हैं, उदास रहते हैं, सोचते हैं कि हमारे पास ये नहीं है, वो नहीं है, ये रहता तो ऐसा होता, वो होता तो something like that, and we don't stay content. Okay, so we need to understand this particular basic thing of life, that हमारे पास जो भी है उसमें खुश रहना चाहिए और आगे की तरफ मार्गक्रमण करना चाहिए। तो ये ही जिंदगी की एक फिलोसॉफी है, जो जिसके ऊपर मैं बिलीव करता हूँ कि इनफ विल नॉट बी इनफ एनी टाइम, कभी भी इनफ नहीं होने वाला है। अंडरस्टूड, एवरीवन इज वर्किंग, लाइक वी सी दोज इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट, टाटास, बिरलास, अंबानीस, करोड़ों रुपए की जायदाद है फिर भी काम करते हैं। इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि वो लोग बहुत ग्रीडी है, और दे आर जस्ट वर्किंग, दे कीप देम इन द वर्क मोड। है ना, ऐसा नहीं है कि उनको 1 लाख करोड़ है तो अभी 10 लाख करोड़ कमाने हैं, 1 करोड़ करोड़ कमाने, समथिंग लाइक ऐसा टारगेट नहीं है उनका। है ना, उनका है कि काम करते रहना है, अच्छा करते रहना है, प्रोग्रेस करते रहना है, ज्यादा से ज्यादा सोसाइटी को देना है, समथिंग लाइक दैट। आई मीन, you imagine how much families, I mean, employability, if you consider these industries, how much kind of employability they are providing to the society, so that is commendable, and at the same time they are earning also. So that's a real proud feeling. So everyone should aspire in that particular way, that you do not think about only your family, अच्छा जॉब, अच्छी वाइफ, अच्छी नौकरी, अच्छा घर, अच्छा गाड़ी, अपने बच्चों के लिए अच्छी लाइफ, इसके अलावा भी अगर जिंदगी है, अगर ये आपको समझ में आ गया, उस दिन आप जी लिए, उस दिन आपके जीवन का सार्थक हो गया। ऐसा आप फील करोगे, मुझे बताने की जरूरत नहीं है, आप खुद ये फील करोगे। सो दैट वुड बी माय एडवाइस टू यू पीपल। ओके, नाउ we talk about the academic, then we talk about village, talked about Jyoti your kind of social work in whatever small way you are trying to do. Okay, now I would come to one question. I mean, you are very mentally tough. Okay, you are a very tough child, I have seen you. Okay, and you are a fighter girl. Okay, and uh, mental toughness is very important, because you never know in life you come across what kind of situations when, isn't it? So situations will definitely teach you a lot, but before coming across those particular situations, if you are on that particular path के लाइफ में ऐसा भी हो सकता है, वैसा भी हो सकता है ना। हम तो बुरे के लिए कभी प्रिपेयर्ड रहते नहीं है, बुरा कभी सोचते नहीं, हम लोग कभी ऐसा नहीं सोचते कि हमारी लाइफ में बुरा होना चाहिए फिर उससे मैं ये सीखूंगा वगैरह, ऐसा तो कभी होता नहीं। लेकिन एक्सीडेंटली कुछ ना कुछ आपकी लाइफ में ऐसी चीजें आती है, एंड इट टीचेस यू अ लॉट। सो Jyoti, you came across such thing when your dad was not well 1.5 years back, है ना, ऑलमोस्ट 1 साल हो गया ज्योति इस पर्टिकुलर थिंग को।
Yeah, 1.5 years.
1.5 year, and I remember the kind of already she is a fighter. Okay, she fights for her family. Okay, and she takes the responsibility her of her family. Everything I would not like to say over here, but then she is a family girl. Okay, she is the responsible girl, and that was the difficult situation for you to handle, isn't it? So, what thoughts you were going through, Jyoti, at that moment of time? क्या लगा आपको
हाँ
कैसे? I mean, sorry to ask you this question, but then I wanted to understand that how do you fight this mental toughness, extreme mental toughness? उधर से भी आप जीत कर वापस आ जाते हो और साबित कर देते हो कि आसान मतलब मुश्किल कुछ भी नहीं है, अगर आप ठान लो तो कुछ भी पॉसिबल है. So what?
Yes, definitely. And thank you to ask me this question. Actually, I just want to share this thing. Actually, हम क्या करते हैं कि there are lot of problems, family problems, कुछ incidents हो जाते हैं, ठीक है, illness, like your family members are suffering from something, you are suffering from something, ठीक है, तो उस time पे the one thing आपको ensure करनी चाहिए कि that आपके सराउंड में जो भी लोग हैं, 2 हो, 3 हो, 4 हो, दैट डज़न्ट मैटर बट वो आपके बारे में अच्छा सोचें, आपको सपोर्ट करें, ऐसे लोग आपके सराउंड होने चाहिए। एंड आई very thankful to all my this negative things happen in my life. I would say thank you to these things, to my failures, to my depressing things, whatever happened in my life, that all the things taught me like this, and what I am right now is because of all the things, like you said नाउ लाइक मेंटल टफनेस, ठीक है, ये सारी चीजें तो ये नेगेटिव फेल्यूर्स एंड द डिप्रेसिंग थिंग्स, ठीक है, ये यही सब सिखाती है, बट यू शुड एंश्योर योरसेल्फ इन दिस सिचुएशन कि आप कुछ मतलब जो भी चीजें हैं आपके अराउंड, जो भी पीपल है आपके अराउंड वो अच्छे हो, आप अच्छे लोगों के कांटेक्ट में रहे जो आपको मोटिवेट करे टू बी आउट ऑफ दिस प्रॉब्लमेटिक सिचुएशन। सो स्टूडेंट है, नॉट टू ओनली लाइक हाँ, ऐसे नहीं कि कुछ मतलब जो एस्पिरेंट है, सिविल सर्विस एस्पिरेंट है, जो पेरेंट है, उनके लिए नहीं, स्टूडेंट के लिए भी ये बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है। इफ यू आर गोइंग थ्रू समथिंग, मतलब जो भी टेंशन है, जस्ट स्पीक अप टू योर पेरेंट, टू योर फ्रेंड्स, गुड फ्रेंड्स, जो आपके लिए कुछ अच्छा चाहते हैं। तो ये फेल्योर्स के बारे में हमेशा पॉजिटिव रहो, आपको उसमें से कुछ तो एक्सपीरियंस मिल जाता है एंड एट द एंड यू बिकम वेरी टफ एंड वेरी लाइक कुछ लेके ही आप उस वो अच्छा पर्सन बनते हो। यस,
Mhm. That's true. I mean, in short, I would like to say that Jyoti was going through a lot of ups and downs, almost more than a month plus was the duration that her dad was hospitalized. Okay, almost 30 plus days, I guess, Jyoti, है ना?
यस,
And to be in a hospital, I have seen that when I was 20 years of age, even my uncle was hospitalized, and we did not move out of hospital 22 days. Okay, so for Jyoti, it was like 30 plus, 40 plus days. Okay, she was going through that kind of situation and having a burden of managing the funds, managing the doctors, consulting with them. It's a huge pressure. And Jyoti is not that old. I mean, she was just 24 and a half years of age at that time. Okay, but she managed really well, and that inspired me a lot. That age does not matter. Okay, if you decide that you are ready to take on the responsibility, you would rise in life. Okay, आप जिम्मेदारियों से भागिए मत, जिम्मेदारियां लीजिए और जिम्मेदारियों को फेस करिए, आपकी ऊंचाइयां बहुत तेजी से बढ़ेगी. Okay, so that is the reason you should always be a fighter. Okay, so that is one really thing, Jyoti. We feel proud about you. Okay, and let me see, students, friends, family, whoever is attending, if you want to ask any specific question to Jyoti, please mention in the chat box. Okay, so that we can take some personal questions as well. Okay, uh, thank you so much, people, those who are watching. Okay, Shravani is there, Sahil is there, Sakshi Patil is there. Very nice, Sakshi, to see you. Then Manisha is there. All right. Rutuja Kale is there. Thank you so much. Chetan sir is there. A lot of people watching the show. I'm sure they might be feeling great about you. Okay, nice. Students, please shoot some questions for your dear Jyoti ma'am, so that that would be an interactive sessions. If you would like to know any tips from her, okay, any particular things that you would like to know from her, you are welcome. I would take some selective questions. Okay, the next question, different facet of Jyoti's life. She is a poet. Okay, and this is like bouncer for Jyoti. And she is a poet, and she has given me this right that I would publish her poem book. Okay, and 100 plus poems she has written in Marathi, in English, in Hindi, in Urdu kind of language. It sometimes becomes very difficult for us that the kind of language she uses. So, Jyoti, if you would like to, if you would like to say any particular poem, दो चार पंक्ति आपके पोएम की अगर आपको कुछ याद है जो आप सुनाना चाहते हो, तो ये दरखास्त है आपसे.
No, actually, मतलब when we talk about the poem and my poem collection, ठीक है, when I joined Atul Tutorial, I मतलब उस टाइम पे मैंने बहुत लिखा था, अभी भी लिखती हूँ जब भी टाइम मिलता है, बट बट ये जो जर्नी है ना विथ द स्टडी, जो यूपीएससी की जर्नी है, मुझे ऐसे लगता है कि जो मेरा आर्टिस्ट है ना वो धीरे धीरे दूर होता जा रहा है कि ड्यूरिंग दिस प्रिपरेशन, बट
Mhm.
ओके नहीं थैंक
Now,
यू
if you are
बट
comfortable,
राइट
are you saying anything or you don't want
नो
to?
सर राइट नाउ
Okay, no problem, no problem. I will share it, sometime through a Facebook post or some post kind of thing, but or maybe through the book that we will publish whenever the time permits. Okay, I am ready anytime. You just give me an order that sir, I am ready with all those kind of collection of all the poems, and we will publish it. Okay, so as you all know, that it's almost 1 hour, Jyoti. We did not realize that how the time passes. Okay, and okay, so Vedant is asking that what was your basic timetable of studies when you were in 10th standard?
आई एम इन
Can you can you recollect anything? Your life.
Yeah, I always recollect my study timetable, but मैंने बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स को बताया है कि इतना भी स्टडी मत करो, क्योंकि मैं हर दिन उठ के सबसे पहले हिस्ट्री की पढ़ाई करती थी एवरी डे. लाइक दिस इज अ वेरी मैड वे टू स्टडी. एक्चुअली आई ऑलवेज से टू माय स्टूडेंट्स जो भी है अभी 10th स्टैंडर्ड पास आउट हो गए, उनको भी मैंने बोला था कि कि स्टडी करो, लाइक साथ में कुछ एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर भी करो, बट एक इफ लाइक फॉर यू आई एम टेलिंग राइट नाउ कि एक अच्छे से टाइम टेबल होना चाहिए कोई भी चीज अगर आप करते हो. इन माय 10th स्टैंडर्ड में हर टाइम जो भी आपका फेवरेट सब्जेक्ट है, एटलीस्ट गिव अ हाफ आवर 1 आवर टू इन योर स्टडी शेड्यूल एवरी डे, बिकॉज इट बूस्ट अप यू. मतलब जो भी आपका रिमेनिंग जो है स्टडी टाइम टेबल, उसको आप बूस्ट करता है. जो भी आपको अच्छे से आता है सब्जेक्ट, मैथ्स को प्रिपेयर करना चाहिए. एज अ मैथ्स टीचर आई विल टेल यू 1.5 year तो आपको हाफ आवर तो आपको डेफिनेटली मैथ्स पर डे करना पड़ेगा.
That's
यस.
true. That's true. So you said the topic about the mathematics. Children, Jyoti has been the topper of mathematics throughout her academic career. And I remember one incident when I don't know, I'm not able to recollect exactly. ज्योति तुला आपको आधा या एक मार्क कुछ कम मिला था तो आपके सर ने बहुत डांटा था, ऐसा कुछ आपने मुझे स्टोरी बताई थी. कैन यू प्लीज टेल दैट
यस.
इंसिडेंट?
Yes. In my 10th standard only, I got 49 on 50 marks. I remember this incident very clearly क्योंकि उस टाइम पे सर ने बहुत ही मतलब बुरी तरीके से डांटा था मुझे कि ही टोर माय पेपर एक्चुअली कि 1 मार्क कहाँ पर चला गया बट आई ऑलवेज थैंकफुल टू दिस इंसिडेंट टू माय सर थोराट सर तो उन्होंने हमेशा मुझे इंस्पायर किया कि एक बार 1 मार्क भी क्यों जाता है तुम्हारा तो इसकी वजह से एवरी टाइम आई जस्ट वांट टू स्कोर इन मैथमेटिक्स आउट ऑफ डर से उस वक़्त तो डर से स्टडी करती थी बट राइट नाउ आई एम वेरी थैंकफुल टू
That's
हिम।
true. That's true. And I would like to bring this topic over here also that that is the kind of teachers Jyoti had or even we had in our times. Now the teaching has changed, Jyoti, है ना? And
या
the kind of students that we get. Okay, अभी आप इमेजिन करिए ज्योति को 49 ऑन 50 मिलने के बाद उसके टीचर उसका पेपर फाड़ देते हैं. Okay, this would be considered as absolutely wrong kind of act in today's era. Okay, or I am sure parents will come like fighting with us if we do this kind of a thing. But then there are some students who took it in a positive way. In 10th standard, she this kind of response from her sir, losing 1 mark is not allowed, and maybe that act made this history that Jyoti has topped mathematics in engineering in Pune University. And I guess, am I right?
या इन माय कॉलेज
So to become a mathematics topper during engineering also is not an easy task from Pune University, and also it's really tough. Okay, so that is the kind of thing you should take from Jyoti, that hard work. Okay, hard work, perseverance, patience, lot of hard work is there. हम लोग and sometimes that kind of टीचर कम्स फ्रॉम ज्योति ऑल्सो. ज्योति कभी कभी हमारे बच्चों को 100 सम करके आओ, 200 सम करके आओ, ऐसा होमवर्क दे देती है. एंड टू इन टूडेज एरिया वी स्टार्ट गेटिंग कॉल्स फ्रॉम द पेरेंट्स कि सर ये क्या होमवर्क देने का तरीका है क्या, 100 सम 200 सम. बट देन व्हेन वी अंडरस्टैंड द रियल स्टोरी, इट इज नॉट दैट डे दैट द ज्योति हैज टोल्ड, इट इज 1 वीक बैक कि ये हफ्ते में मतलब आज लेक्चर है, अगले लेक्चर तक आपको 100 सम दिखाने हैं. That is the kind of homework is there, but then students, they make stories from that their own way, and then parents को बताएंगे आज 100 सम करने के लिए बोले हैं, आज 100 सम का होमवर्क है, and all those particular things. Many people who have witnessed this kind of teaching, they might be laughing at their end now, maybe. Okay, so
या एक्चुअली ना इसके पीछे एक रीज़न है, अभी पेरेंट भी देख रहे हैं, स्टूडेंट भी देख रहे हैं। तो आई जस्ट वांट टू से वन थिंग कि देयर आर 2 टाइप ऑफ स्टूडेंट कि जो वन टाइप इज़ दैट कि जिनको एक बार सिखाया तो समझ में आ जाता है एंड अदर वन लाइक जिनको मतलब बार-बार प्रिपेयर करना पड़ता है कि टू अचीव दिस मच ऑफ स्कोर, ठीक है? लाइक आई वांट टू से वन नेम ऑफ स्टूडेंट चिन्मयी लाइक आपकी मतलब हमारी गेस्ट भी थी फॉर द फर्स्ट टॉक शो। चिन्मयी
mm,
जो बहुत ही लाइक शी इज़ अ वेरी मतलब शार्प स्टूडेंट, उसको एक बार सिखाया तो आ जाता है। एंड द वन मोर स्टूडेंट लाइक श्रद्धा लाइक फ्रॉम द सेम बैच कि मतलब
mm,
उसको मतलब ये था कि मुझे 90% स्कोर करना है, बट
that's
इतना मतलब फर्स्ट बार सिखाने के बाद इज़िली वो ग्रास्प नहीं कर सकती। बट आई बिलीव इन वन थिंग अगर आप चाहते हो आई एम आल्सो टाइप ऑफ श्रद्धा टाइप ऑफ स्टूडेंट कि अगर आप चाहते हो कि आपको 90% लाने हैं, तो आपको हार्ड वर्क करना ही पड़ेगा। अगर आप इंटेलिजेंट भी नहीं हो, तो भी आप 90%
mm,
90 प्लस स्कोर आप स्कोर कर सकते हो। बट रिस्पेक्ट योर टीचर, रिस्पेक्ट योर व्हाट दे मतलब आप उनका जो टास्क है, वो आपके अच्छे के लिए होता है। उस टाइम पे डेफिनिटली गुस्सा आ जाता है। वी कैन अंडरस्टैंड योर एज फैक्टर
mm,
सो बट यू नीड टू ओबे द थिंग्स व्हिच टीचर टॉट यू।
that's true. That's true.
या,
So a lot of learning from you, Jyoti, but time is a constraint.
यस,
So I don't say much of the questions for you, maybe whatever, because you are the current faculty. It is not like students don't know you. Most of the students know you, and they have learned a lot of things from you. So they dare not ask any question to you. वो बोलेंगे ज्योति मैम को क्वेश्चन पूछना मतलब क्या है? We do not have that kind of right, maybe. So
No, in
okay.
next lecture, Maybe
We'll
they
ask
have
lot
some
many
kind of
questions,
fear.
है ना?
Man will
In
ask lots
lecture,
of many questions.
yeah. In lecture, they would ask a lot many questions. Maybe it was a surprise. Last moment decided that we will take up Jyoti for the talk show. Yesterday only we decided it. Okay, and one more announcement I would like to make over here. Why we decided yesterday? There is a reason behind it. That as per planning, we decided that we would take any of our another 12th standard topper from our batch, okay, who would excel in his or her state engineering or medical entrance examination. uh, so yesterday the CET results was announced, and I'm glad and very proud to announce that uh, our students have scored 99.17 percentile. Okay, so that is a very remarkable score to get in the CAT under those kind of circumstances, wherein everywhere the atmosphere was like nervous kind of thing. बहुत निराशा का atmosphere था कोरोना के वजह से, कैसे जाएंगे बच्चे, कैसे appear करेंगे वगैरह. But 99.17 percentile is the topper gained by Swagit Kulkarni. Below him is Prasanna Asole. He got 98.65 percentile. Below him is Girish Raskar. He got around 96 percentile. Then Abhigna is there, 93 point something percentile. So we have got really good scores this particular year. Okay, and we are doing a lot of progress in terms of producing results in terms of entrance examinations as well. Okay, so we are masters in producing result for 10 standard also, but this particular year we have produced excellent, outstanding results from 12th standard also. Okay, so that is the uh, progression that Atul Tutorials is making, and it's like a dream for us. Okay, so we have a dream that our institute provides the education at its best. Okay, and maintaining the values, human values. And the connections with the people, okay, understanding the social responsibility, all those particular things, and that is the reason we are in this particular field. And we are getting support from people like Jyoti, then Chetan sir, Vivek sir, Sushil sir, Alok sir, not to mention him. Like I mean, so बहुत अच्छी टीम है हमारी, और यही टीम, मतलब टीम मेरी 30+ लोगों की है. So sorry, I am not taking all the names, but then one day I would conduct a session for live team session maybe. Okay, so that I can introduce all my entire family members of Atul Tutorials. Those whose names I am not taking, please apologies for that particular thing. But you people are in my heart, okay, and I know that you will always be there to support us. Okay, so that's great. That was great to be with you on this particular show, Jyoti. One last question uh, uh, is which I asked to everyone, that आपके सपनों का भारत, what is your dream India, or what is the dream that you are seeing for India, or in what way you would like to contribute towards India? Okay, that is something I like to know about everyone. Okay, so can you please throw some light on that?
Okay. This is a very मतलब very sensitive question you asked me.
यूपीएससी का क्वेश्चन है,
Yes,
यूपीएससी.
yes. Mm, Actually, जो preamble है हमारी constitution की, nothing different I want, but I just want to fulfill the meaning of every word of that word which is stated in the preamble. अगर मतलब जो भी स्टूडेंट है एक बार रीड करो आप जो preamble है हमारी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन की जहाँ पर पूरा जो समराइज किया है कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन को तो वो सब हर एक वर्ड का मीनिंग फुलफिल होना चाहिए बस वही ड्रीम अबाउट इंडिया है बिकॉज the dream about India defines in the preamble itself.
Hmm,
And
that's true.
yes,
That's true. Uh, I mean, agar I would, it has been my long wish that I also teach history, and the reason I teach history is that I try to teach the constitution or the preamble values to my students. That is the prime objective when I teach history to my students. Okay, and
The one last
I
thing.
would do one day one
Sorry.
session.
हाँ जी,
Yep.
Okay. The one thing I just
Yes.
want to say about Atul tutorial, that as a teacher, uh, कुछ आइडियाज होते हैं टीचर के कि स्टूडेंट के साथ मतलब कैसे टीच करना है उनको, क्या क्या हम इनके साथ इनपुट कर सकते हैं. आई थिंक बीइंग अ पार्ट ऑफ अतुल ट्यूटोरियल, आई गॉट अ प्लेटफॉर्म जहाँ पर मैं खुद के आइडियाज इम्प्लीमेंट कर सकती हूँ, बिकॉज देर आर लॉट ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूशन राइट नाउ कि जहाँ पर टीचर जो है वो उनके हिसाब से नहीं, कि बल्कि मतलब जो मैनेजमेंट है उस हिसाब से वर्क करना पड़ता है कि यस देयर इज अ सेट ऑफ रूल्स, सेट ऑफ जो प्रोसीजर है, स्टैंडर्ड प्रोसीजर इज देयर, बट व्हाट आई कैन फील फॉर द स्टूडेंट व्हिच इज गुड फॉर द स्टूडेंट, दैट आई कैन इम्प्लीमेंट. एंड वो जो फुल सपोर्ट होता है मैनेजमेंट का कि इस वे से मैं मेरा सब्जेक्ट इस वे से पढ़ाना चाहती हूँ एंड दिस इज अ गुड वे फॉर द स्टूडेंट टू ब्रिंग अ गुड रिजल्ट. So there is a lot of support from the management, from the Atul sir and from Dina ma'am. एंड वो बहुत ही रेयर है, वो बहुत ही रेयर है. अगर जो व्यूअर्स है, अगर वो उनमें से अगर कुछ टीचर्स है, ठीक है, दे कैन अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से, कि जो इम्प्लीमेंट होती है आइडिया वो टीचर की, उनको अगर मैनेजमेंट का सपोर्ट मिले तो अच्छा रिजल्ट इन टर्म्स ऑफ परसेंटेज एंड इन टर्म्स ऑफ वैल्यूज ऑल्सो वो एड ऑन हो जाता है स्टूडेंट के साथ. सो थैंक यू फॉर
Mm,
प्रोवाइडिंग सच अ वेरी गुड प्लेटफॉर्म.
yep. I mean, Jyoti is a part of family. I mean, everyone is a part of family, but then there is a special connection between me and Jyoti. We think we understand the things between each other without saying a word. Okay, so that is the speciality. And I mean, each person associated with Atul Tutorials is like that only. हम लोग कोई भी गलत चीज नहीं करना चाहते, गलत चीज नहीं देखना चाहते, गलत चीज नहीं सहना चाहते. हम अच्छी चीजों के ऊपर बिलीव करने वाले, अच्छी चीजों के ऊपर विश्वास रखने वाले लोग हैं. सो इसे यही हमारी धारणा है कि अच्छाई होनी चाहिए. जो भी है, जहाँ पर भी है, हमारा कंट्रीब्यूशन टुवर्ड्स द सोसाइटी अच्छाई के लिए होना चाहिए, ना कि नेगेटिविटी के लिए. So with this particular thing, I guess I we have taken a lot of time of the viewers, and thank you so much, all the audience who people are watching. Please comment in the chat box now. You people are commenting in the live chat section, but then after the video is over, okay, after I stop the streaming, please comment, mention your comments. How did you find our show? Okay, what special takeaways or the lessons you learned from today's show? What Jyoti ma'am's things that you liked about? Okay, and spread the message, like the video, share it, subscribe our channel if you are not done so far, and we will keep this momentum going on and bring more inspirational and learning stories in front of you. And I'm sure